Check out what I've got. Tams Penguins. Whoa! Being an Australian and being familiar with Tim Tams, I've heard a lot of people say, yes, but have you tried penguins? Well, no, I haven't. Until today, right now. But
hello again, everybody. What's good? It's me, it's Ted. It's another episode from Blunt Ted Talks. Now, first of all, thank you very much for clicking on the video. And secondly, thank you very much to all the new subscribers that have come through since the start of the channel. It keeps on growing, so yeah, it blows me away every time I see it. So yeah, thank you very much to all of you. If you've not subscribed already, then please hit that button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. So this one is inspired by my love of snacks and junk food. So earlier today, I discovered these. It's an empty packet. I'll put a photo of what they look like inside the bag. I did take a photo. But yeah, these. I don't know if you're outside of the UK, if you're watching in Australia, which you may be due to the subject and the fact that, you know, there's quite a few Australian subscribers here. Do you get Werther's Original Sweets in Australia? And if so, have you seen these before? These are amazing. This was probably the best popcorn that I've ever had in my life. It was better than Butterkist. It was like, yeah, Werther's Original popcorn. You know, so there's some of the types of snacks that we have here. You know, biscuits. You know, I do like the biscuits. You know these. We'd eat them as well here, like snacks. You know, they're pretty good. And then you got these. You know, it's great. So it got me to thinking about other types of biscuits and snacks from around the world. And one of my favourites that I've come across is something that I had when I was in Australia, and it was a Tim Tam. And I see people talk about Tim Tams versus Penguin bars, which is Penguin is like probably the British equivalent. You know, but there's no comparison really. So I thought I'd come and find a little comparison video and react to it and see what these guys think about it. So, let's go.
wow.
Okay, this guy. I thought there was a few of them, but it's just one. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Check out what I've got. Tim Tams Penguins. Whoa! Being an Australian and being familiar with Tim Tams, I've heard a lot of people say, yes, but have you tried penguins? Well, no, I haven't. Until today, right now. But to familiarise myself with that old Tim Tam flavour, let's check one of them out first. Tim Tam. If I can get it out. Tim Tam.
By the way, here I am. You probably guessed already, but I'm on the side of the Tim Tam here. I've tried both. They're both good, but the Tim Tam is excellent in my opinion. Also, who is this guy? He seems quite funny. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. I'll leave the link to that in the description. So go check that out.
Tim Tam, proceed forth. Tim Tam. There you go. 2 biscuits, cream in the middle, choc around the outside. Intense chocolate flavour, creamy inside, the biscuit, they all work.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, I'll probably be proven wrong here. He'll probably pull out one that's packed full of chocolate or something, but you don't get all that in a Penguin. You know, it's basically the same thing, but just less of, and I don't think the quality is as good.
So well, a huge favourite with Australians. But is there a difference between this and the Penguin? Some people claim there is, some people claim there isn't. Whoa! There you go. Penguin Original, individually wrapped inside the big wrapper. Size-wise, how do they compare? I believe the Tim Tam is bigger. Bigger, higher, about the same width. What's it like inside? Okay, there's definitely a similarity, but from what I can gather on the packaging, the Tim Tams have got a bit more sugar and a bit more salt, and that could be what the difference is in making the Tim Tam a slightly more intense flavour. The Penguin is a more uniform colour inside than the Tim Tam, not that that accounts for anything. My opinion, the Tim Tam...
Yeah, you don't really want it uniform, do you? Uniform is grey. It's boring. And I said grey, by the way. If in case there's any confusion. But yeah, it's grey. It's boring. It's it's not exciting. Although, don't get me wrong, I do love penguins, but variety is the spice of life. It's always better to sort of have a variety of colours in there. If it's 2 different shades of brown, whatever, fair enough, but it's a variety.
Tam is a more intense flavour. They're both very similar. If I was handed these and I was not told which one was which, I doubt very much that I could pick the difference. Slight difference in size. You get a little bit more in the Tim Tam. Very slightly more sugar and salt in the Tim Tam, which probably accounts for the slightly more intense flavour. But without knowing which one was which, I doubt that you would be able to pick that. I'd have to say...
You could. Quite. I think you could tell the difference. I know what a penguin looks like. You know what a Tim Tam looks like. So if somebody handed you a penguin in a Tim Tam wrapper, you'd think that it was an inferior quality Tim Tam. It belongs in the misshaped box.
They're both totally yummy. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Tim Tams versus Penguins? Have you tasted both? What's your opinion? I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye. Now I'm angry.
I don't know who that guy is, but I'm going to go and check out more videos from him. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. I've put the link to that in the description, like I said earlier. So yeah, have you tried both? What's your opinion on both of them? Which one do you prefer? For me, I do prefer the Tim Tam, although the Penguin is still a very good biscuit. And he didn't mention here something, I don't know what they call it. I don't even know if there's a name for it, but you do the same thing with a Tim Tam and with a Penguin. If you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, maybe hot chocolate, some kind of hot drink. Although for me, coffee is the one. It's the best one to do it with. You bite each end off of the Penguin or the Tim Tam. You dip it into your hot drink and you drink your coffee through it like a straw. And then when it's hot and it's soft, you eat it, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know what they call it. There must be a name for it. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, let me know. What's your favourite snacks? Have you tried these Werther's Original popcorn that I showed earlier? Have you tried the fudge cake bars? What's your favourite biscuit? Is there any that you've tried that you think are similar in the UK and Australia, and you prefer one to the other? Yeah, let me know. So that's it. So I'm going to call it a video. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you can see other videos, because I will be uploading every week, and hopefully soon I'm going to try and step it up to twice a week. So yeah, make sure you subscribe for that. Make sure you hit the like button and leave me a comment. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. It's been me, Ted, and I shall see you all later.